Beneath the cold and unrelenting depths of the Atlantic Ocean lies a forgotten relic of World War II, a vessel once part of the mighty Kriegsmarine, now resting in silence. This is the story of U-581, a German Type VIIC submarine, lost in the early years of the war but rediscovered decades later, offering a chilling glimpse into history. Commissioned on July 31, 1941, U-581 was one of many Type VIIC U-boats deployed by Germany in the Battle of the Atlantic. Built at the Blohm and Voss shipyard in Hamburg, she was designed to patrol the vast seas, attacking enemy convoys and enforcing the deadly blockade against Britain. The Type VIIC was the workhorse of the German U-boat fleet, measuring 67.1 meters in length and 6.2 meters in width. It had a displacement of 769 tons when surfaced and 871 tons when submerged. The submarine was powered by two supercharged diesel engines for surface propulsion, delivering a speed of 17.7 knots, while two electric motors allowed for a submerged speed of 7.6 knots. She had a range of approximately 8,500 nautical miles at 10 knots, making her a formidable tool of naval warfare. U-581 was heavily armed, carrying 5 53.3-centimeter torpedo tubes, 4 at the bow and 1 at the stern, with a total of 14 torpedoes. In addition, she was equipped with an 88mm SKC-35 naval gun on deck, capable of engaging surface targets when necessary. For anti-aircraft defense, she had a 20mm Flak 30 cannon. This combination of weaponry allowed U-581 to strike swiftly and disappear beneath the waves before enemy forces could react. The design of the Type VIIC U-boats was an evolution of the earlier Type VIIB, incorporating improvements in hull strength and endurance. The reinforced pressure hull allowed it to dive to depths of 230 meters, though operational depth was limited to around 150 meters for safety. Inside, the submarine was a confined world of machinery, navigation equipment, and torpedo storage. The bridge, periscope, and radio compartments were compact, forcing the crew to work with precision in their assigned roles. The hydrophones and sonar systems provided early detection of enemy vessels, but the real challenge was evading depth charges, which were a constant threat to all U-boats. Later advancements in sonar technology and escort tactics made U-boat operations increasingly dangerous, forcing crews to rely on stealth and strategic positioning. Under the command of Captain Lieutenant Werner Pfeiffer, U-581 was ready for action. With a crew of 46, she embarked on her first combat patrol in late 1941. The war at sea was escalating, and the U-boat menace threatened Allied supply lines, but the life of a submariner was anything but easy. Cramped quarters, the constant threat of depth charges, and the eerie silence of the deep were a daily reality. The men aboard U-581 worked in rotating shifts, sleeping in narrow bunks stacked atop one another, surrounded by the ever-present smell of diesel fuel and sweat. Every dive into the ocean depths brought them closer to potential destruction. On January 19, 1942, U-581 made her mark. Northeast of the Azores, she torpedoed and sank the British armed trawler HMS Rosamond. The attack was swift and lethal, adding another casualty to the deadly cat-and-mouse game being played beneath the waves. Armed trawlers, though originally fishing vessels, were repurposed by the Royal Navy to escort convoys and hunt U-boats. HMS Rosamond, though smaller than a destroyer, was well armed and manned by an experienced crew. When U-581 launched her torpedo, there was little time to react. The explosion ripped through the hull, sending the trawler beneath the waves in minutes. Survivors were left clinging to debris as the submarine slipped away into the depths. U-581 was part of a broader effort by the Kriegsmarine to strangle Britain's lifelines. U-boats like hers operated in wolf packs, coordinating attacks on convoys to maximize destruction. The first months of 1942 were a period of high U-boat success, known as the Second Happy Time, where German submarines inflicted heavy losses on Allied shipping, particularly along the east coast of the United States. Although U-581 herself did not claim numerous kills, her mission was part of a calculated effort to disrupt supply chains and weaken the Allied war effort. The attacks forced the British and American navies to develop better anti-submarine warfare tactics, including improved sonar, airborne patrols, and convoy escort groups. But fate had other plans for U-581. On February 2, 1942, while on a secret mission to land an agent on the Azores, a strategic point in the mid-Atlantic, the hunter became the hunted. British naval forces had picked up her movements, and the destroyer HMS Westcott was in pursuit. As U-581 navigated the treacherous waters near the island of Pico, she found herself under relentless attack. Depth charges rained down from HMS Westcott, detonating with terrifying force. The shockwaves rocked the submarine, damaging her hull and systems. The crew worked frantically to contain the damage, but it was too late. Captain Lieutenant Pfeiffer had no choice. The order was given to scuttle the vessel and abandon the ship. Amid the chaos, 41 crew members managed to escape, only to be captured by British forces. However, one man defied the odds, Oberleutnant zur See Walter Seetek. In an extraordinary feat of endurance, he swam 6 kilometers through the frigid waters to reach the shores of Pico. There, he was taken in by neutral Portuguese authorities and eventually repatriated to Germany through Spain. He would go on to serve aboard other U-boats, surviving the war. For decades, the wreck of U-581 remained hidden beneath the waves, an enigma lost to history. But in 2016, after 74 years, a team of researchers and deep-sea explorers made an astonishing discovery. Using advanced submersibles, they located the U-boat at a depth of 900 meters, remarkably well preserved. The pressure at this depth had crushed parts of the hull, but many structural elements remained intact, including the conning tower and sections of the pressure hull. Time had not erased the evidence of her violent demise. The hull bore the scars of war, a testament to the fierce battles waged in the Atlantic. The rediscovery of U-581 provided historians and marine archaeologists with valuable insights into the operational conditions of U-boats and their ultimate fate. The corrosion-resistant nature of the steel used in U-boat construction meant that the wreck, though damaged, still retained key features of its design. The exploration of U-581 also shed light on the conditions faced by submariners during wartime. Extreme temperatures, oxygen deprivation, and the psychological strain of extended missions in enemy waters took their toll on crews. While U-boats were feared predators of the sea, they were also highly vulnerable. Once detected, a single depth charge or well-placed torpedo could seal their fate, trapping the crew in a watery grave. Today, U-581 rests silently on the ocean floor, a memorial to those who served aboard her. Her story is one of warfare, survival, and the relentless pursuit of history. As we continue to explore the depths of our past, we are reminded that the echoes of war never truly fade. They lie waiting beneath the waves, in the dark abyss of history. And remember, the sea never gives up her secrets easily.